This video chart presentation on Track Innovations Limited. On Track is a NASDAQ capital market stock trading under ticker OTIV. Real quickly, you can see over this 9-month chart, pretty solid downtrend's been in. A lot of room to try and recover to back to where it was last May, June, up over top of $2. Lower volume play, 105,000 shares traded, but this chart's got a pretty nice look to it right now. Nice support level established. Rolling itself up this week. Just want to identify a bottom support on and keep an eye on to see if this has got an upward push in it, because the candles look like they're at least trying to go bullish. This area right through here, when this MACD's trending, trying to break back through zero, that's when technical traders really be looking for it to try and take off. Did make a nice bounce from below $1.30 all the way up to $1.67. Of course, gave that back. Couldn't hold over top of the 50-day. Shows how important it is for a stock to start trending over top of the 50-day. Just always acts as a dynamic source of resistance. And it was no different here with OTIV. Just couldn't hold above it. As such, it maintained a bearish look. Right now, though, we are still getting a MACD. Overall, making an uptrend in the shorter term. Also trending back upward. Still a ways away from zero. But again, the stock is sitting right near bottom support. PPO ADX pinch. That happens to be when the stock made its initial bounce. And we always talk about looking for a trend back towards zero. Now, granted, this is not the greatest uptrend in the PPO, but it is making a slightly higher low. ADX in a nice reversal position. MFIs look like they're trying to push to the upper half of the indicator, show a little bit of strength. Accumulation distribution making a slightly higher low, although even in the short term, it is still taking on a trend where it's making lower highs as well. So look for that trend line to be broken, for an upward trend to continue. Shaking money flow shows that buying pressure is overcoming selling pressure. CCI progressively trying to make some higher lows as well. Kind of a key area for it. Get back to the upper half of the indicator into bull chart territory. Full still at a similar sort of critical point, trying to get some momentum. It's still pretty neutral. Trix recently has had a bullish cross. Again, that's a positive sign, although still early on. Similarly with the RSIs, momentum is pretty neutral. 7, 14, and 21 all registering above 40, but not really breaking through and showing any true strength by holding over top of 50. You always take a quick look at the indicators to see if there's something that really is glaring, jumps out as to this chart becoming extremely bullish or extremely bearish. In the case of OTIV, things look like they're leaning towards the bullish side of things, but nothing too compelling. Right now, what I'd be looking for is a support level right in through here, right around $1.08, maybe even that's $1.09. But I'd be looking for that area in general to hold. It does pick up a very bottom support all the way down here at $1. But if this breaks through it, starts closing down below this support level, I'd become much more concerned it's going to take out that $1 mark. But it'd still be worth keeping an eye on for what people call a $1 boogie. A lot of times it's a bounce off $1. It acts as a psychological support level a lot of times. For the intents and purposes of this chart and the candles where they are now, I'd look for that support level to hold. From a resistance standpoint, see if there is a little bit right in front of it, right where it closed. Just from the near term over the last week or so, having a difficult time closing above that. But I don't see resistance really picking up until up around this $1.25, $1.28 area. Historically, an area of support bounced off of it a couple different times. Here comes a 50-day moving average. Just discussed how difficult that area can be to push through. But that's a pretty decent upside from where it closed at $1.13 of about 10%, with a minimized stop loss area because of the support being so close. Beyond that resistance, I come up here in this area of $1.45, perhaps $1.49, $1.50. You'll see it start picking up though just over top of $1.40. Again, historic areas of support and resistance should serve to be a difficult area, represents a significant upside, but in the grand scheme of things, if it can make that break, go up here and challenge that area, retrace, hold over top of the 50, it might be identifying a true bottom for OTIV. That's the type of thing that I look for. An initial bounce, trends to continue, show some greater strength, see some momentum coming into the play, look for volume to increase, show people are seeing it as a buying opportunity, and try and gauge if this chart's making an overall reversal and going to break this downtrend. Those are the type of things that I'll be looking for in the OTIV chart. But as always, this is merely my interpretation. Thank you for watching, and trade smart.